let me tell you how I built the first Mangorock. I got a call from a dealership, representatives. They basically said to me, we want to do something to bring attention to our dealership. It was a Mitsubishi dealership in Greenville, South Carolina, Dick Smith, Mitsubishi. I went out, I began to survey, I gave them a price, argued with them a little bit. The gentleman was slightly skeptical. In fact, he gave me a kind of a New York attitude. I looked at him and I said, yes, I'll build you Disney quality. 1 month later, he walked out. His name was Bill Goodwin. Came out, he said to me, he said, this is Disney quality. Theme park quality. That's the kind of look that we had. I watched as people stopped, I watched people pull over. They did newspaper articles. It put that dealership on the map, and it's known by The Rock at Dick Smith Mitsubishi. Waterfalls, incredible. And that's basically how I got started. And then Dollywood, the theme park that's in Pigeon Forge, saw that rock, gave me a huge contract. The rock I built for Dollywood was at the Mystery Mine. It was 150 feet long, 33 feet high. We put it together in 2 months. We prefabbed it, put it together, shot the shotcrete, painted it. Scenic artists working almost day and night. And from there, did Paramount Studios. But my main focus is building rocks for backyards, malls, car dealerships, and I have a good time doing it. Meet great people, eat great food, get a great tan, and here I am in beautiful Alabama, Florence, Alabama. Well, let me walk you through the process of building a Mangorock. First of all, we start out with compacting dirt. We compact it at about a 98% compaction. Afterwards, we then put a grid of steel, and then we pour and shoot with shotcrete and pour about 35 to 4,000 psi concrete, approximately 6 to 8 inches on top of that, making what's called the structure coat. Secondly, we then put a grout mix, and that's where I begin to carve and use the brushes. We carve, we make the textures, we create the look. Used to be one of the scenic artists at Universal Studios, Florida. And we would actually carve cement. Right before it sets up, we're working the cement, we're brushing, we're putting in texture. Then we put in the cracks. Following that, we put about 5 coatings of paint and sealers on top of this. After that, we do our scenic treatments, what you would call faux finishes. Now, then we put the special touches, the specialty touches, the washes, and then the dry brush. We then place on top of it the biggest, beautiful Dodge Ram, preferably red. On top of it, lifting that Ram probably close to, I would say at least between 13 and 15 feet up in the air on either side, either Dodge Rams or the Jeeps. And I have watched as I built these rocks for Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, for Ford, for Mitsubishi, for Hummer, for Chevrolet. I've watched as people have just U-turned to come in to see the rock. I've actually talked to people as they've come up to see me work. In one instance in Jacksonville, North Carolina, a man walked in. He said, I want the Chevy Silverado on top of that rock. Called a salesman. The salesman came over. Chevy Silverado sold that day. And why? Because it lifts up the truck. It makes your dealership. It makes the actual dealership unique. People will know by the dealership that has the rock.